Hey YouTube, today we're going to look at the tires for our Arrma Notorious. I'm looking for a cheaper option. Stock they come with the D-Boots back flips. They're actually a really good tire. I've abused these things a lot, but as you can tell, I've saw bladed them and exploded them. Foams flew out, the whole 9 yards. Destroyed them. Imagine that. So I get on Arrma for them. I'm looking for an affordable option, something that will hold up. I found these. They're made by Exceed RC for their Mad Beast truck. They are pretty comparable in size. They're a little bit bigger, probably ½ inch or so. They seem to be about the same on the tread pattern width, but the sidewalls of the tire stick out a little farther. And the reason being is that the rim is smaller and gives you more sidewall to absorb impacts. So hopefully these will be a really good option for us. They were $54.52. I bought them off Nitro RCX. So I believe we should go out here and put them on, bash it, and see how they hold up. Reinstall these nuts. Make sure you look at the back of them. One side's smooth, one side's not. The side that's not smooth is actually created to make this a lock nut. You got to put it towards the wheel. If you don't put it into the wheel, they will back off. The wheel gets loose. If you're running 6S power like I am, I guarantee you, it will strip the hex out on the wheel. You'll have a ruined wheel. You will not be able to do anything with it. It'll be completely useless. Let's get one of these good ones off here and look at it. So, these big 6S brushless trucks, your center diff oil is not thick enough, you let your front wheel spin, you spin around that crazy, you will completely mutilate your tires. And tires are very expensive, unfortunately. So, stick a few more of these on, and we'll see what happens. Take it out and run it. Don't forget, guys, make sure you turn the lock nut portion of that nut into the rim. If not, you're going to have problems. I can't stress that enough. Lock nut side in. Yes, so. Also, make sure you tighten them down good. You don't want to over tighten them and break them. You are dealing with plastic. But if you leave them loose, they're going to strip out. I promise. These trucks create an amazing amount of power. Okay guys, we got the Notoriouses out here. Mine's the blue one, my wife's is the black one, of course. We're not going to run it today. Didn't have time to charge the battery. But, make a good comparison video. As you can tell, you gained just a little bit of ground clearance, not a whole lot. You can tell a little difference in the height of the tires. They actually look really good in my opinion. Pan around. You can see the D-Boots, the Mad Beast tires. They actually look really good on the truck. I'm interested to see how things go. I think it's time to fire it up. See if we can tear it up or if they're going to stay together. Alright guys, there's Mama and Paxton, my little 8-month-old motorhead. He loves to watch the trucks run. Let's see what it's got. Yeah, successful. I think to say the tires bite pretty good is amazing. They don't seem to spin at all. Bubby loves the trucks. Driving with one hand is not as easy as it sounds. Like it? Huh? Yeah. Did wearing wet grass. Didn't really hurt the performance any at all. They did not seem to saw blade quite as much as the D-boots did. I'm going to be a little conscious and not force the issue, but I feel like I should take them off, inspect the center hubs, see if everything held up. I bashed it a little bit. Normally, I beat this thing completely to death. I will jump it at skate park. Just anything I can do that is ridiculous. This truck does it, it takes it, and it doesn't break. So I'm interested to see if these wheels and tires actually hold up to my abuse. If they'll pass my standards, they'll probably never get broke on anybody else's truck. So let's see how they held up. Check the front wheel first. That's because they saw a blade and come back down and get that instant jolt. Okay, the hubs actually look good on the inside. No cracks on the wheels. The glue seems to be holding up really well. You can tell the hubs actually do look good. The only thing I did notice is this part of the body. Of course, my body's already broke all the pieces. I've just took shoe goo, put it back together. That can be a whole nother video. But anyhow, it cracked these little chips off the body. I guess where they're a little larger, they have some clearance issues. That doesn't bother me because I really just want to see the truck do really cool stuff. I don't really care about setting it up on a shelf and it looking perfect. Now, that being said, I don't want to buy a new body every 2 or 3 runs because I'm destroying it. So we'll have to see how that turns out. Maybe I can get a pair of body scissors and trim the body up a little bit. You know, just make a little extra room. So far, the way they look, the way they handle, the stability at high speed is actually better. They didn't seem to slide all over the road as much. I intentionally ran it off the road running probably 35 miles an hour or something, and it bounced right across the yard, completely controllable. You're talking probably a 6 or 8 inch drop when it hit. I was very, very happy with how they handled. Again, we'll check the glue's still glued on the beads. They do have a really nice plush sidewall. Center hub looks really well. The wheel's not cracked. I do kind of like how the wheel looks. It's kind of got a little bit of a funky look to it, more of a modern. The D-boots, of course, comparatively, they're not necessarily my favorite looking wheel. I personally don't think they look all that great. They could definitely look worse, but they're functional, they work. I never had one issue out of the wheel. It's hard to complain. But so far, these Exceed RC tires and wheels seem to be doing the job, even on 6S power. If you run this truck on 4S, if that's what you run yours on, and you don't jump it crazy trying to shoot to the moon, see just how far it'll go, try to break the chassis in half, I honestly think these tires, after the little bash I just put them through, are going to be great. I did quite a bit of stuff that wasn't on video. I beat them pretty hard. I've run them really, really fast, saw blading them, doing wheelies. Really, really happy with them. I can't say enough good about them for the money. I'm very impressed. I think I'm going to spin it around, check the other two. Just give you a good idea that they actually did hold up. They actually are good tires. I don't want you to go out and waste your money, because I tell you what, it'll hurt my feelings if I did. You can tell my body on this side, it popped a little piece off on the bottom there. Of course, I've already destroyed it because I think it's really cool to jump it up trees and backflip and land on my roof. Try to do front flips off of ramps. To be honest, I don't know why this truck doesn't break every time I run it. Hex still looks good, wheel looks good, no cracks, no rips in the tread. They honestly don't even have hardly any scuffs for as hard as I run them. I can run them on concrete, blacktop. So that being said, I think they're going to last pretty good too. That brutal beating. There's plenty more to come. Don't forget to turn your lock nuts in toward the wheel so that your wheel...
Like, subscribe, pound that bell button, and go on and air it out, guys.